Here with UWL head women's and men's cross country coach Derek Stanley. We preview the 2025 WIAC championships. They're this Saturday at the ranch at Moores Field in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Coach, before we talk about the meet this weekend, let's just talk about your team. You've had some big meets this year, both men and women, running at Notre Dame. You ran a couple weeks ago and you won the August Inter-Regional down in Rock Island. Just talk about where your team is at right now going into the conference meet.
Yeah, feel good about where the team's at, actually. We were a little banged up earlier in the season. Things seem to be coming together really well right now for both the men and the women. So yeah, I'm very excited about where we are.
Your men are ranked first, been ranked first all year, the women 6th. Let's talk about the women first. You've kind of moved up in the rankings the last couple weeks, up to number 6. Just talk about the women's squad right now.
Yeah, I think we're actually putting ourselves on the radar. We kind of knew what we had before, but nobody else really did. It looked like we were going to be a team that was going to suffer from the losses of last year with the seniors that we graduated. But again, we knew what we had, and it's nice to see them stepping up and bringing it together and kind of showing everybody how not only good we are, but how deep we are.
The men, like we said, have been ranked number 1 all year. Just talk about how your team has dealt with that. Of course, defending national champions, that, you know, number 1 ranking all year, just how you think your guys have related to that all season.
Yeah, I think that early on when we were having some injury hiccups and things like that, that put a little bit of pressure on us in a way, but that we didn't necessarily need or have. And now that we have navigated those challenges, it's a matter of just putting it all together. And I think there's a certain level of pressure that comes with a number 1 ranking, but I think these guys are old enough and weathered enough to be able to handle that kind of pressure, and I think they're excited about it, actually.
Let's talk about your women again. Going into the conference championship, you have 3 runners who have earned all conference level. What do you expect from the other teams in the WIAC this week?
So this is the women?
The women, that's all women first, yeah.
I think the conference always brings a certain level of hype to it, you know, from our standpoint. I like the fact that we've been carrying ourselves in a way that's it's just another week. We're not really hyping it up at all. We're just trying to keep things tempered, you know. I think we have the ability to get a little excited about things, and I just kind of want to save that excitement for the end of the season. So we're trying to manage our energy levels right now. I like the way they're doing it. They're going into the meet with a lot of confidence. I think we have some big goals. They've set some big goals for themselves, and I think they're ready to do it. So it's going to be exciting to see how it unfolds.
On the men's side, you have 7 returners who have earned all conference honors. What do you expect also on the men's side from the WIAC?
Yeah, they also have big goals as well. So I think they're going in with the idea of trying to execute a race plan that is very specific to those outcome goals, and I think that based off of our recent workouts, it looks like we have an opportunity to do that at a really high level. So I'm excited to see how that unfolds as well.
What can you tell us about the course over in Oshkosh? How you're used to it? Have you seen it before?
No, the course is brand new. The owners have put a lot of money into it, and one of Tim is the main. Him and his wife Polly are the owners of the cross country ranch. Polly is actually a UWL alum. She was the first All-American freshman for UW lacrosse, which is kind of exciting. But they've invested a lot into that course. It is flat as a pancake, but it's a nice course to run. I think it has a lot of turns, which can make the course more interesting. But I think from a standpoint of having a course that you can run at a conference level and probably at a regional level, that can create an environment that is great for the spectators and the athletes as well, and you have owners who are willing to invest in the property as much as they have, man, I'm very excited to see how the course looks and feels from our athlete standpoint, and see how it runs, because we've never seen it before.
Again, the WIAC Championships this Saturday, November 1st in Oshkosh. Men's race at 12, women at 1. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.